Australia's energy market operator is preparing for the worst but hoping for the best as the risk of power blackouts looms this summer. Higher than average temperatures are forecast across the entire country until the end of February, placing extra demand on the power grid. Victoria is at the most risk of power cuts, but other states aren't immune to blackouts. The regulator says at worst, up to 1.3 million households in the state could be affected if supply isn't improved. Reporter Richard Willingham has more.
More bushfires and continuing drought. It's the forecast for summer that's putting an extra strain on the power supplies we need to keep us cool.
The big issue for us is making sure that we have enough resources to keep the lights on. This summer, AEMO's gone out and bought additional resources.
To reduce blackout risk, the market operator has bought in temporary generators to boost supply on hot days. Victoria needs this backup most because it's still waiting for a coal plant and a gas plant to be fixed after they broke down earlier this year. Blackouts last summer cost this factory in Melbourne's east tens of thousands of dollars.
So we've got a sister plant in Thailand and the electricity there is more reliable than it is here in Australia.
The company employs 450 people, but management warns unless something is done to secure supply, jobs will be at risk.
It actually costs us real money. Our operational expense goes higher, and when you're competing against countries like Thailand, that means that it puts this business in jeopardy.
Experts argue Australia has some of the most reliable power in the world, but efforts to maintain it pushes up power bills.
There is a risk that we're going too far to try and protect the system, and again, a balance has to be struck.
It's all about balancing supply and demand. The pressure comes during heat waves when everyone switches on their air conditioners. First, AEMO tells big energy users to reduce their output, and if that's not enough, it can order load shedding. That's when the lights go out for consumers on a rolling plan for short periods to avoid a total blackout. While there has been a big increase in rooftop and grid solar this year, Australia's ageing coal plants, the bedrock of the country's energy supply, adds to the blackout risk.
We have older coal plants, particularly in Victoria, but also some in New South Wales, that in hot weather, when they're under the most stress, they can break down.
Summer power outages aren't new for many Australians, but never before has the political debate over this issue been so heated, particularly over the future of coal. And there's increasing pressure on governments to find ways to keep the lights on, while also keeping power bills down. Richard Willingham, ABC News.